what do you think is holding back more widespread adoption in general? Because I think it's hard to argue against this idea. I feel like it makes so much common sense. And
Thank
maybe
you.
that's just me. And maybe this is just, I'm an identity and I get it. I know why it's needed. But what do you think is holding back players in this space and probably countries or cultures or whatever that aren't keeping up? Because EU is definitely further ahead of this than, I would say, like North America. So what does it take to get other countries, other regions to get onto this thing? Because I don't think it's a matter of if, it's more of a matter of when. But until everyone's doing it, you have to like support so many different ways to do this. What is it that's going to be like, let's do it? Is it just, hey, the law is now and EU does this and everybody in the EU is doing this because they want to avoid a fine, and so that's sort of like the tipping point? Or is it something else?
Me? So
I have opinions too, but yes.
Christina's going to raise her hand if she has some.
We are both very opinionated.
Well, that's great because this is an opinion podcast.
Early attempts to build wallet-based solutions all failed because basically a three-party system is so complex, right? You need data. First of all, the people need to install the app. Users need to get the data into the wallet, and then you need a relying party that accepts the data. This is much more complex than any federated identity system, right? In any identity system, your user base is your capital. Right? So in the wallet-based system, it's even more complex because you need the wallet installed base and you need the credentials. And so that's why private initiatives all failed. And that's why I think we needed to learn and accept this is a public infrastructure. It needs to be built like railways were built and streets were built and so on. And at least in Europe, mostly with tax money, right? So this is the infrastructure that needs to be built by the state. So that can private sector companies can build products on top of it.
And not just built, but it has to be supported too, right? I mean,
exactly. Yeah, it has to be built. It has to be supported. So if you ask me, in the end, it is a vision, political will, and funding. Those are the three requirements. And those requirements are fulfilled right now in the European Union, especially in Germany. So we have really great support by the government. We've got funding early this year to start the rollout of the ecosystem. So we are on a good way to do it. But those are the three preconditions that it really flies.
I think the fact that we're at the point where no one questions the value of doing this is honestly a significant achievement, because in my 10-year journey, I was just like forced slave